Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Three Houses, where last episode, after a couple more class changes, we completed more quests in the monastery, trying to hand back people's lost items as we found them sparkling on the ground. Having got to know our students better, we have also triggered a few supports as we now move into another teaching round. Is that really what's going on? Okay, let's instruct. We have a couple of students that should be high on motivation. Let's do Dimitri, because of course he's Dimitri. And more to the point, we can lower his motivation and then raise it again, which should be pretty good. So we could go with swords, try and get him some skills in that. Well, horsemanship, it seems, will get him something over here as well. I need some power in that, I think. You want to be up in authority. My expertise here isn't that bad, that I can actually teach him that if I wanted to. You gotta imagine, if we give it a go with swords, he's gonna get some good stuff.
Thanks. I'm a bit embarrassed.
We could probably get him up a whole sword level straight away here.
This will be useful. That was helpful coaching.
Okay, one more session left. Yeah, we got the whole sword level.
Due to your coaching.
And every time we hit perfect, we get a lot of stuff. Combat up, Rat Strike has been
It's
learned.
all coming together.
So now your swords and lances a little bit there. Hopefully you can still use the other one. So we have Ash and Sylvain at max as well. We have Annette at max. Who shall I train? Well, Annette's basically about to be pushed over shortly for everything. Very close, but not close enough. You can get her spears up, weirdly enough. She's got nothing to get herself a new skill at this point.
Thanks for your time.
Okay, her authority is now D+. She now learns the ability of authority level 2.
Haha, I'm starting to get it.
Which means what? Do you get heal now? E+. Faith level 1.
Progress?
Any extra healers I can get, the better. Should I train you in that then? Because that's your strength. And of course, we want more crazy spells.
Thanks for your time.
If you're going to get that as well, we'll take it. So, apart from that, Sylvain or Ash? Sylvain. A noble or a commoner? Let's do Ash. We need to build up some other guys' stuff right now, though, so we can get them to the right level-ish. So hoping we'd get a good rank there, so we can just have a skill. So E+ there. And there's authority level 1.
Starting to master this?
Hey, if we get the option to praise, we're going to take it.
You're making me blush.
That's basically a free level up then. Okay, what else should I be leveling him in? I guess that's the strength, so we could do that. We could hit spears over to give him a skill, maybe. But then that is with lances, isn't it? I don't even think it's all that good.
This will be useful.
I guess he could at least equip them now, so if we want him to melee up close, he has Tempest Lance, just in case.
Am I starting to master this?
Seems just going again. We'll get you another skill soon enough. D rank with that. I feel like that might have been a bit of a waste on you. I don't know. Maybe we can make you into a bow lance knight. That'd be kind of cool. Maybe that is something we could do.
That's a relief.
Right, tons of gains. Oh, we've actually got enough skill to do another person too. Oh man, I'm going to need to, like, charge up some morale with people at this point. I need some extra stats. So he's got strength in riding. Seems that reason will give him a skill. That's a spell, isn't it? Do I make axes as well as lances? Or do I try to build up this skill in riding that he has?
I thought this was a test.
I'll take the perfect. Hey, get some more motivation.
All right, that's enough praise.
Never perfect.
I thought this was a test.
Getting quite a lot of these. Can't say I hate it. That was halfway to his riding skill level, as we have now tapped out. So the group tasks still have you doing Skywatch for that kind of stuff. I think there was someone else who could do it with Ingrid that would be quite well together. Training you in the Pegasus is.
I have a question.
Oh, what do you have? Lectures about strategy or reason require so much focus. I end up being absolutely famished. But if I go to class after a big meal, I can't help getting sleepy. Okay, if you're so sleepy, maybe you should get some sleep. Just do your best to concentrate. Now, I say bring along a snack just in case.
What a wonderful idea.
Motivation. And a lot of professor points. Oh my god, that's a lot. Best possible answer? Oh, let's have it on Tuesday. Ash would like to speak with you. Is now a good time? Sure.
Oh, shopping took longer than I thought. It's a good thing I had your help, Professor. Looks like we've got everything we came for. Time to head back to the monastery. To tell you the truth, I wasn't sure if the money that night gave us would be enough. We managed to scrape by, though. I'm glad those shopkeepers were willing to strike a few bargains.
Thanks to your bartering skills.
It's one of the few things I'm really good at. I've got a lot of experience living in the city. Money was tight for me, too. At least until a kind noble adopted me into his family. Come to think of it, you were originally a mercenary, weren't you? I'm sure you traveled all over Fódlan. That must have been a pretty different life from regular folks like me.
No, let's try to say we are close together as possible.
You think so? But a mercenary's whole job is fighting, isn't it? Must be a pretty tough way to live.
It's kind of what you're doing now, wasn't it? I'll just admit it was tough.
I believe you. I can imagine. Oh! I had no idea they sold this book around here. I haven't seen this one for ages.
What's the book then?
Lug and the Maiden of Wind. It's a well-known tale of chivalry in Fargus. Lug is the King of Lions. This book is full of his exciting adventures. I've loved this since I was a kid. It was what got me learning to read.
Give me that book!
Hey, creep. Don't touch the merch. What the? Somebody catch that thief. Cut him in half like my prices.
Please, calm down, ma'am.
You calm down, kid. If he gets away with that valuable merch, it'll be a huge loss for me.
Here, allow me to compensate you.
Are you sure about that? Yeah, we're paying for the thief.
Huh? Are you serious, kid? I mean, no objections over here. But that sounds crazy.
Don't you worry. That thief will be paying me back just as soon as I catch him. Head on back to the monastery, Professor. I'll take care of everything here.
You sure? And hello, Anna, by the way. Others than Ash's support level is now C. Their motivation has also increased. So, by the look of it then, supports with the, well, main character will also get us to give a big boost to motivation to people. So, what I should be doing, also, it seems like supports are happening no matter what, so it doesn't matter how many supports I have, which is good. Yes. Does that sentence make sense? If I'm being ambushed by supports, then it makes sense that I can just have as many supports as I like, right?
Thank you.
He loved the birthday flowers, did he? I spent so much money on birthday flowers.
We can handle it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
No problem at all.
Dimitri, you do not look happy.
Here's the result.
Right, support points between the two increased, received 500 G and 3 smithing stones. I don't think that they actually go well together to be able to get this level up at all. Well, that's a skill level up. The Dewey got his axes up to C. Sylvain got his axes up to D.
It's in my grasp.
Okay, learn the combat art. Helm splitter.
Got it. Good to go.
And Sylvain got something too. Maybe I should change his focus to the horses at this point, though. Not like I've equipped them so much with weaponry, is it? Right, so most people choose to go battle at this point in time. I guess there's nothing going on in the academy, and to battle is to get experience, correct? You can also just skip, which is interesting. Dimitri can do the class thing for the other thing. Does that actually get you, like, the stat up as well? No, it does change the stat. And also, to take that exam, I have to use a seal. Which I don't necessarily want to do. But I'm guessing what it would do is it would open up different paths for me when I get down to intermediate. So I'm on a switch based on that. I'm still at that point where it's just kind of like, I need those extra points. So we could get those extra points by going to a battle now. Try to get those experience gains, yeah? Get that 5 extra HP would be good by me. Apart from that, I feel I should go to the armory, because if, for example, Sylvain is now slightly axey, let's at least give you an axe. Apart from that, Dimitri does need a new Iron Lance, I think. That went to the convoy, of course. So how do I go to the convoy? Menu. Beautiful. Okay, trade with convoy. Okay, store. Everything. No, bad. Okay, this is the training sword ×1 that you had before. I didn't mean to do that. We could give him the steel lance. And with the iron lance. With his nearly broken iron lance. That's a little bit better. You can pretty much have everything, though. You can have access if he wishes to. A leather shield, gauntlets too. That's how we see our stuff here. Rusted bows, which are useless. I guess what we also got rid of is this vulnerary. There's got to be another one in here. There we go. Okay, so we've got more supports. We've got supports for everyone. So many supports have now shown up. And seeming it looks like we could do it with pretty much everyone. Let's do it. What's the extra? Ooh. I wonder what the speed marks above the supports actually are.
Thank you for sparring with me, Your Highness. It seems despite how hard I've worked, I'm still no match for you.
Oh, there's no need for such humility. Thanks to all of your hard work, you're improving rapidly.
If you're going to praise me, it should at least be after I've won a match against you.
You know, Ingrid, I may be the victor when we cross spears on foot like this. But on horseback, your handling of a lance is far superior. Can't I be allowed to have my own area of expertise?
No, I cannot allow that. It's my duty to get stronger, to fight with all I have in defense of the kingdom and its people.
Such high stakes. By the way, where did you learn that fierce jab of yours? I'm pretty sure the only other person I've seen perform that move is Glenn.
So you recognized it? Yes, he shared much with me.
I thought as much. I never imagined I would be on the receiving end of one of his techniques again. Glenn and I once studied under the same instructor. I've sparred with him more times than I can count.
Ah, yes. He was never short on praise for you. Lord Dimitri is incredible. Such skill. There's no way I'll ever outmatch him. Things of that sort.
Well now, he never said any of that to me.
Well, he was Felix's brother. That family's not big on displays of affection.
That is true. We spent about as much time arguing as we did training. I can't believe it's been 4 years since the tragedy of Dusker. Since we lost Glenn, along with so many others.
So it has. Time moves quickly. Things have changed so much. Despite the sorrow, I intend to become a powerful knight. A knight like yourself. And like Glenn. I will do so for the sake of my homeland, the holy kingdom of Fargus, and for all who have died protecting it. To that end, I hope you will spar with me again in the future, Your Highness.
It would be my pleasure. After all, I value our training sessions as much as you do.
So the sports are giving us a bit more history, as well as other things at this point. The sport level C, of course, will gain us a little bit of statistical gain, won't it? So support result, hit +5, avoid +5 currently. That's not too bad. So that's just if I'm nearby, right? It's still going to work like that, he says. Annette, who do you have supports to game with? Both Ash and Mercedes. Well, let's get them then.
That shopping trip took longer than expected, didn't it, Mercy?
It truly did. You bought just about everything in the place.
You're so good at deciding the best thing to buy. I sort of wanted it all. I mean, not that I was excessive. I think you bought just about as much as I did.
Oh, really? The number of bags you're carrying says otherwise.
What? That's... Oh, fine. You got me. I was just having too much fun. I love shopping with you, Mercy.
It was fun. It's nice going into town without having to run errands for once.
Isn't it? And I'm pretty confident the Professor will forgive our little detour. This actually reminds me of going to school in Ferdiad.
Me too. It almost feels like that time in our lives was a story from long ago.
So much has changed since then. Oh, but there's at least one thing that hasn't changed.
Me and you, right? We're the same old friends we always were.
That's just what I was about to say.
I've known you so long I can always guess.
Mercy, we'll stay friends like this forever, won't we?
Is something wrong? You sound worried.
Since our time in the capital, so much has happened. We've had to make new lives for ourselves, and we've seen at least as many hard times as good. If things keep changing like this, I wonder if we'll be able to stay the same people we are now.
I wonder that too. I don't think everything in the future will be perfect, but it's us. So I'm sure
we'll figure it out together, right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
Oh, Mercy, I can always guess what you're gonna say.
Oh, it's getting late. We better hurry back before the professor gets angry.
You're right. Run, Mercy!
What? Wait for me, Annie. You know I'm not as fast as you.
Run!
Well, they assume I'm going to bite their heads off if they're a little late. I'd be like, take some snacks in the class if you want. Snacks if you're not hungry and you're like you've got enough like your blood sugar levels good and all that. You'll learn more. Like I think it's proven that if you give people like even at like staff meetings, if you give people things to fidget with, like for example a match of fidget here, you actually retain more information or are more like productive than if you don't and just get them to sit down there not able to do anything. I'd be completely new age, no. Annette and Mercedes, now at C rank. Right, there's still more to view! Ash and Annette have also got their support rank going up. She's got so many at the moment.
Oh, Ash, are you here to study too?
I am. It's quiet here. Easier to concentrate.
It really is. Hey, would you like to study together? We can help each other out if we get stuck.
Oh, yes. We'll get a lot more done working together.
What's the matter, Ash?
This question's got me stumped. A ballista inside a castle is ready to fire at enemies outside. What angle should be used for the shot? Assume the ballista is the same as those in Garreg Mach. Ignore the effects of wind. This is for defensive strategy, isn't it? Why is it so complicated? Don't you just aim and fire?
It may help to focus on maximizing target accuracy to reduce your miss rate. To start, let's sort out the setup. Let's see. Using these ballista specifications, if the ballista corals follow this trajectory, they'll hit the enemy lines, right?
Oh, that makes sense, because the enemy line will be here.
That's it! Okay, now try using that same technique and applying it to this other problem.
If the walls are this high and the enemy lines are at that distance... Oh, I think I see!
I knew you'd get it.
Wow, I didn't expect math of all things to be useful in a siege. This is tough. Numbers are not my strong suit. But this really is the sort of thing you have to know if you want to command troops.
That's true, but not everyone is good with numbers. That's why we have tacticians do these calculations for us, or prepare them before we go to battle. A century ago, the Empire's mathematicians played a huge role in the Battle of the Wall of Fódlan.
I had no idea. Hey, you really know what you're doing, Annette.
You think so?
Definitely. You've obviously done a lot of studying. I really admire that.
I suppose I have. Studying is a necessity if you want the advantage over your enemies. But necessity aside, it's nice to hear you say that.
They should get extra skill points now for spending their time studying like good students. By the way, I wouldn't be mad at them at being late, if you know what I mean, because basically I'd make them owe me those minutes later on, or even at another time. Like, for example, why get ratty at the kids when I can make them stay 8 minutes, for example, at the end of class, making them 8 minutes late for a professor that they really hate? And then that professor can have a go at them. They'll know it's me, but they know it's their fault. And they know that the person delivering the vehemence is the later professor. Surely this is the way of deviating things. Like, I'll be in the clear-ish, even though they do know it's me, but still. You gotta be lax in some things. There's no point in being mean myself when there's other people to be mean out there. Mercedes and Dadu. The last support we have currently going on.
Dear Goddess, please protect us.
Mercedes.
Oh, Dadu. Was there something you needed?
His Highness sent me to collect you.
I see. I'll be with you in just a moment. I'm almost finished here.
You were praying.
I was. Praying for everyone's safety. And praying for good desserts tonight. And that my next exam goes well.
The Fódlan goddess will accept prayers of any sort.
It's true. I've thought the same thing myself. That reminds me, Dadu. Weren't you born in Duskur?
Yes.
Do the people of Duskur pray to the goddess too?
Duskur had a very different view of religion.
Oh?
In Duskur, there were many gods. The sky had a god. The earth had a god. We made offerings to the war god for victory in battle. Held feasts for the sea god to calm the waves.
So your people prayed to different gods depending on what they needed?
Correct.
Your beliefs sound so different from ours. Tell me more.
Why? Duskur is a ruin.
Duskur may be gone, but you're still here. Would you tell me more about it the next time we meet?
If you insist.
Really? That would be great. I'm looking forward to hearing more soon.
Duskur is gone, but I'm still here.
I want to learn more about your homeland. Doesn't seem that anyone else seems to carry negative connotations that you do towards it, that's for sure. Right, that's our support sorted out. So that's that done. Our quests were all done thus far, by the look of things. Our roster is looking fine and good. Age, question mark for me. That's an interesting roster cards here, isn't it? There's even more when we look around. Right, so what are we doing today? I guess we're going to battle. Let's do some more fighting. No, go. Let's go. So we got ourselves Auxiliary Battle in the Mountains and that one too. I'm guessing they both take one, or is this actually a new one entirely? Is that the one I've done before? And that one's new? I'm confused. That one doesn't cost 1 point, but that one does. Let's try that one then. Hopefully no one will get killed, right? This month's activity participation.
Thank you so much.
Everyone likes Dorothea then.
Thanks so much.
There's only one member of the Blue Lions on that list. Well, this is a new area, that's for sure. There's a level 5 and a level 7 recommended. Oh wow, that's a nice start with all these bandits just right here in my face. Right, So how are we clearing them out? It looks like there's a multiple tiered kind of system here. Oh, we got some guys that are completely separate. On top of other things. Swordsman galore are going to be coming in. We kind of want them to come towards us and then nuke them senseless. We want a tanky unit on either side at this point. I think I'd swap you two over for now. Looks like we're completely separated until when? Oh, this map looks horrible. What's that square? That's a healing square? Okay, so I can get heals if I need to. I cannot retreat to get to them unless I go all the way through the bottom of the map. If I want to follow one straight path. Kind of weirdly nightmarish, isn't it? Well, let's fight. Can I retreat? We only have one heal on one side, no heal on the other. Alright, we could force our way straight in.
Stay focused.
And fight. But we will be actually pulling on a fair few other guys by the look of it. So if we go there, we're going to have to deal with the swordsman coming in there. So I could back it up and fight them on just one level, so they have to come and hit me. I definitely prefer them to come at me at this point.
I'm on it.
Okay, they're all going to try to attack you, are they? I guess if they double, that makes complete and utter sense. Who's the fast one of the two here? With speed of 10, speed 8. Defense difference is a bit, I think their speed of 10 should enable her to be able to fend off these attacks better than him. So is that really as far as you can go? You've got a movement of 5. Does that take one movement? Well, let's step back one square and then we'll find out. Okay, we see that basically we can get swarmed into. I'd say more than anything this is going to be a nasty first turn.
What should I do?
Ready.
We'll worry a bit more after that fact. Mercedes is there ready to take that on. This side seems to have it a little bit easier. But I don't like this guy being so close to begin with.
I'll go.
Especially with his added movement speed. Or movement distance.
I'll cut through.
Now, do you kill this guy straight off? Because, to be honest, if you don't kill him, I'd be quite happy. Because then we can feed that experience to someone else. So we'll block this side. Let's get you level up in your swords a little bit more. And then we'll work on trying to get him down after that fact. So you can't attack to that bush.
Here goes.
Huh, thanks.
I'll rally you even though you're not going to get attacked. And let them come, so to say. There's a heal square there after all, so that means I could have actually put the heal on the other side when I think about it. And you can start getting battle actions towards other things. Oh, you're going to come down the same way, are you? I don't think you can double me. Oh, you can? Nasty. But no one else should be able to attack her because we're in a line. So we need to get the heal up on her. That's one action. Nice heal. Okay, my authority is now D+.
I still
still have much to learn.
I've already level 2. Battalion has leveled up as well, giving us a little bit of extra hit rating. Alright, so we survived the first wave.
I'll do my best.
Here's the question. Do I straight heal? Or do I maybe go this way instead? Do I just fight them out, beat them out, and then go from there? For example, I could just use a spell
Here we go.
to easily take another one of them out and on. Oh wow, fire's gone up to 10 ranks now? So I guess the more power I get in my spells, the better that is overall. And he's still vain to get a kill really here as well. Technically I need to kill the middle one the most. I need one guy to be able to bust the first wave through. And then we've also got this stuff going on top of that. With you now going that way.
Thank you.
I'll rally up there. If your training sword cannot double still, we will give you enough experience that maybe Ash could get the finisher on this guy. He's got 11 currently. And if you use curved shot, which gives him a little bit of extra range as well, only 4. So no matter what, I'll have to get an attack in. Dimitri has vulneraries, so he should be fine. And if it's just attack experience and nothing more, that is exactly what we want him to be taking.
Doing my part.
Finally, Ash levels up again.
Is this a joke?
A little bit. Feels it at times with the things you do. Right, no archers over there. So we're good on that side. It's just how we're taking out everyone on this side quite nastily. Because, of course, Ingrid, we don't want to get in there to get killed. So I guess we'll just move Ingrid a square back. Unless someone completely swamp this guy. So you won't get the one-shot kill. I'm pretty sure you won't get the one-shot kill. Well, it depends actually on your hit rating. Nope, you get doubled as well. 1 HP away. This guy's our trouble then. Fading blow, a helm splitter maybe? If I miss one attack here, things aren't exactly that good. That's a 98 hit rating for a full kill. Well, the dude, you are our guy.
Luck wasn't with you.
Standing level 3. You got some more physical attack from that. So it's a mix between us two guys here. You can one-shot this guy, but if you miss, life isn't good. So let's use a temper smash with a training lance. That should also do the job, but give us the 100% hit we need.
That went as expected.
There we go. We're getting some levels on some extra guys now. Some maggot speed.
Better.
Those physical guys liking all their magic improvements. This is what they want the most right now. Alright, a single sword hit will do the job. I'm healing myself.
As expected.
Alright, we nearly have enough to promote. And we have 10 heal now because we leveled up.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's pretty good. Oh, and you going round? Poor Dimitri is facing everything head on with some extra physical attack though. Okay, the archers are moving in down here. This is the kill we want to get in, but we're not going to get a double, of course. Annette, actually. Thing is, we can move Dimitri out and let someone else take the experience too. Like Felix, we could easily get a KO. Pretty sure it's a one-shot kill.
Next time, bring your friends.
And another level.
Not good enough.
It's still strength speed, which are your main stats at the moment, I'd say. So I'm happy with that. Right, time to push. You're on a healing spot, are you? So we need to push to there to get the heal ourselves. In the meantime, we can keep rallying to gain support at the very least. This is why Annette's got tons of support. Right, you're still a bit far away, but you will come in to attack us from range. And you're probably going to do it from that square there, aren't you? And I can't push into the forest myself at the moment. So, where are we going from here? I mean, again, I could do it and pull. Is that there to do stat? We know it so well. So he can only move that far, can't hit Sylvain, so Sylvain can stay. Would like some extra healing. Should I just get it now? I mean, it's still experience points, right? And I've got 8 more after this one.
Saved me.
And it works towards my class mastery too. Which there's a lot more points required.
Ready.
Work our way up this mountain. Okay, so the boss is on this side? Oh god. Oh, we need to push heavy left.
Here! For His Highness!
The dude said no.
Had to be done.
And wants all the level ups.
I will handle whatever comes.
Well, they're all to do is level ups now. No one else is. Alright, Iron Lance hit is barely likely to actually hit with me. So if I go in there with the Iron Sword, we have a fair bit better hit chance. What about spells? I was thinking that should get the job done. I don't know if I should do like a Nos instead maybe and just instantly take my HP back, but I'm attacking first, so that's not likely to happen. I should obviously try to get some experience with some other characters as well beforehand, so we should normally attack. Hope to get a hit. Because any extra experience and actions we can do, the better. Alright, we've got this guy coming in. His range is not to reach there, but we've got you as well. So it looks like we actually need to heavy advance. Barely a hit rating. More chance of getting a hit. He could actually kill him. Oh, it did. Dude, you weren't supposed to get the kill.
Sufficient.
You're supposed to feed the kills onto others. That's not in the script. Alright, so the archer's coming in. You can't get to Dudu because he actually has to go round by the look of it. So I think I need to push him. And we've got that cool gambit for healing as well. Which we should arrange someone to do at some point. Now we've got this side approaching. Iron swords, all of them. This guy's a little bit nastier, I'd imagine. Again, we don't want someone who can straight kill these guys, which is one of our problems. If they can, then that's when the bad times start to happen. So Felix is actually powerful enough that he might actually do that. We really need Dimitri at the front just tanking every hit. So I guess this will be the first vulnerary usage I use. Just 10 HP, okay. When that boss comes, life's going to be a bit more troublesome. It depends if they go round or if they just charge me. Oh, they're coming. And these guys really didn't move in either. So what spell have you got, sir? Fire, do you? Empty of 6. Attack of 14, empty of 6, mag. There is quite nasty, to be honest. So you can reach on the next turn, quite a few of our party members, and then you've got that kind of space area. We need to make a pool. But we want it to be on someone like Ingrid. Not on someone like the Dude. But we can wipe out this guy in one turn. And I don't think from that point we should actually be that worried. We're just going to go straight in with me then.
Should I have held back?
Have we got the class up power yet?
Dwells within.
But that speed is really helpful. So I don't think this guy has any chance of killing me. With my res, etc. But equally, I don't really want to be getting hit. Res of 11, I can just move you up and that would be perfectly fine. Ingrid as well, I'm pretty sure we can move into that. I'm going to be waiting a little bit, sir. It's this side we're worried about. Right, so if I training sword, I take 4 damage. If I use a steel lance, I get doubled, so I take a lot more. If I use an iron lance, it seems that I will get the most damage out of things here. With what's going on and what's coming my way at this point, we can just hold this choke ridiculously. It doesn't seem like the bandit with an item with a bullion on him actually has any extra stats. So literally we can just walk up a little bit and start fighting. Level 7 just from combat experience, strength, speed, dex.
Must keep aiming higher.
He's getting better and better. So we could just attack him with a curved shot. Because if anything, it's still just straight attack experience. And mastery points. And then equally, no one can get past him. And no one is going to for many turns. So we could just kill some ale. Bit by bit by bit. Seems like an experienced farm for Annette now, doesn't it?
Oh, thank goodness.
Everyone will be so pleased.
Strength mag and defense let res. Right, the magic cunning gal.
Coming together.
A new skill learned. We'll just leave you here because it's a nice blocker. Everyone's going for me. Thank you for the follow. Alright, so the spell's coming in on me. Everyone else has moved, haven't they? Who hasn't moved? Oh, yeah, Dadu. You're just like, well... Magic hates me and I hate magic, so I'm staying in the bush this time. Oh, well, one guy's in the back still. Here's the nasty spell, which we resisted quite well. Now, I don't think you can get in on this turn, so there's no way to get the experience over to you. You've already classed up. Fire's pretty good. Nos is a single attack, allows us to be doubled. We could stay a square away and use our bow attack for barely any damage. I mean, I've got loads of charges of Fireball anyway. Just take the attack experience. What's wrong with it? And then we'll easily put you out. Or not. You have a little bit more HP than I thought you would.
Each battle, a chance to grow.
Class mastery. Right in time.
It seems I've exhausted this topic.
Time to promote. I don't think anyone can do anything really to help anyone anymore. Unless we had some ranged attacks we could pelt these guys with, like a bowman over here. But all the same, we should be completely fine for finishing the job. So if I look at curve shot here, I'll do just below enough damage. Okay, do I do that then?
Much appreciated.
Let's give him the kill this time. He's got a turn of it too.
The fight continues.
Another level. Because that was a boss level, essentially.
I'm starting to see results.
That's some good results, Ash. Those are some good results. Much appreciated, said as results. Let them come. Strength, speed, defense. Pretty tasty. Okay, so you're running away again. I guess things haven't exactly been going that well, have they? I want you to come back. Don't run away. So Cunning Gale is a 3 of 3. It has a lower hit rating, but obviously more power.
That worked out.
Annette reaches level 4.
Feeling stronger.
You're getting a lot more spell power, that's for sure. So where are these perks running off to? It seems they could probably both attack me on that turn. But I should be able to survive it all the same, right? Let's get Felix up there. And I guess try to get forward with Ingrid. And Sylvain a bit more, because while the others are getting fed some nice experience on that side, other things aren't exactly going that well. Should I try that Gambit, by the way?
Much needed.
Hey, you get some nice stuff. Sarah's second punk's got a fair bit. You get a class action, you get the heal off. Everyone is tasty again. That go to just me and not to Didui? I thought it would go to all of them. I guess it's only to the one. Yeah, of course you'd come back. Oh, my Iron Lance broke. Let's just switch it for another one. And we actually didn't switch it for another one. We've still got the broken one, which actually nerfed our speed and allowed me to take a lot of extra damage that I did not want to take. Okay, forgot about that. The weapons actually stay even if broken, which was not a good result. Really was not. Should be able to cut and gale one of those guys in one turn, maybe. That guy's so far away that we should just be able to finish these off. Not much of an issue. Let's try cut and gale, see how much damage it does. It is a wipeout on the 17 guy.
I had no choice.
Pretty good on that. I don't think we can finish this guy this turn. 8 damage. Oh, maybe with a curve shot. Oh, not enough. And you can move to finish it off no matter what. So, that's all good by me. Take the experience. Alright, up we go. Let's finish you off. 100% hit chance.
Why am I even here?
Yeah, this side got a little nice bit of farming, but now this guy's coming down this way, so we'll leave that. Dimitri, you've
at my limit.
he's at his limit. That's how bad he is. Which way are you going? Just wandering back and forth now. Technically, I should get heal on her on every turn now to get all the experience I could ever muster.
My thanks.
Because our battalion leveled up. Got some extra hit rating. Right, which way's this Bert gonna go again? It's not helpful with all the divering he's doing. This is where they roll down a boulder and kill our guy. Okay, you're nearly getting there. So you can attack to that range on the next turn. I mean, I've got the speed to be able to take that on quite nicely. Where's he actually getting to? Is that spot there or is it that spot there? It's that spot there. But the 3D level of it all kind of, it's a bit wacky. We don't want to get the kill, but we do want to move on to someone else.
Yeah.
I owe you one.
Always going to be a very important character for us, I'm pretty sure. Alright, well, you're not coming that way, but at least you come out of the bushes by attacking me. No, you never level up, but I don't want that just yet. Let's retreat. Alright, Ingrid or Sylvain? Whichever one of you can get the 100% kill. It's all yours. It's all yours.
Seems I prevailed.
So we fight through the mountainside. Just about fine. We still need a lot of points left for class mastery. Black Sand Steel is obtained. 1600. That in the mountains complete. MVP, isn't it? Best character, obviously. It's got a lot of mag. That's for sure. So we did that battle, but it didn't actually require an extra activity point. Only that one does. So we've actually got another one we can actually go for this time. So why could we do this battle, but not use anything for that? That ends the 3-day and returns to the monastery? Okay. So we could actually take on another battle with higher level enemies to grind even more on this day. That one's a free battle. Doesn't require activity points. Lets you fight it no matter what. Which is kind of crazy, to be fair. We've still got more to do and more to see, but I think that brings to an end our first session of Fire Emblem, the Three Houses. Not even that much battle done. I don't even know how much time we spent in battle. Because when I think about it, we got mostly spent our time just hanging around the monastery at this point. I mean, the game has to set the scene and work its way out, tell us how the systems work, and get us building up classmates from the ground up. But, of course, normal Fire Emblem games, more have you thrown into fight after fight, after fight after fight, with maybe a tiny bit of talking in between, or at least the ones I'm used to. After all, I haven't played Awakening, I haven't played Fates, I've played the older stuff. So with that said, and with that done, so ends the first session of Fire Emblem Three Houses. Join me next time as we continue on further into the month of the Garden Moon, wondering, will things speed up a little bit? Or, to be honest, things will probably expand even more, so things will probably slow down. We'll find out how the game continues to develop next time. I'll see you guys around for that. Bye-bye.